Welcome to the Guided Meditation, Volume 1. This one will be on instant focus and concentration with hypnotherapy to help you pay attention. I want to also remind you that as the Memory Master Champion, I have competed all over the world in memory competitions, and I love sharing my knowledge of memory improvement techniques with the world. I have created an amazing accelerated learning platform, and you can get a wide variety of my content on there for free. Just go to aemind.com. That's AEMIND.com to get the free Better Memory Guide. Again, aemind.com. Go ahead and close your eyes. Taking a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time in through your nose, and as you inhale, allow your body to relax as you exhale. Breathe out any negative energy that you have in your body. One more time, inhale in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Notice any tingling sensation that you feel right now in any part of your body. Great. Now allow your mind to be fully relaxed right now. Let go of any stress that you have. I want you to picture yourself driving on a busy road. And as you're driving on this busy road, you notice that there's a lot of traffic here. I want you to feel how you feel by sitting in this traffic. You do have a destination in mind, and you actually have already put that into the GPS. You are being routed to a horse racetrack. This traffic is moving very slowly. And all you want to do right now is hurry up and get to that horse racetrack. After several moments go by, you do notice that you're finally approaching your destination. You look over and you see cars everywhere in this parking lot of this horse racetrack. You pull in and you drive around for a little bit until you find an open slot for you to park your car in. You turn the steering wheel and you ever so gently pull into this parking spot. You shut off the car, remove the keys, and you open the door. As you're gently closing the door of the car, I want you to allow your body to feel a sense of relief now that you're out of that traffic jam. You found your parking spot and are able to go out and enjoy yourself at this horse racetrack. It is a nice and cool day outside, and as you're walking towards the green grass that you see out into the distance, you start thinking about all the different thoughts in your mind that allow you to be stressed. But every step that you take towards that green grass that is heading out onto this horse racetrack, every single step that you make allows you to acknowledge and notice these thoughts, but not allow them to take control of you. Because you know that in a moment you will be in full control of these thoughts. Now you take a step and another step and another step and another step. Each step that you take, you feel more and more relaxed and calm. And as you reach the grass, you notice that there's a staircase that goes down onto the main horse racetrack. And you see that there's people everywhere and there's yelling and cheering. Go, go, go. You notice the horse is running round and round on this horse race track. And you're looking at this from up above on that top level. And now, as you look at the staircase going down, there are 10 steps that you are going to be taking. And each step that you take and each number that I count down from 10 down to 1, I want you to allow your body to feel more and more relaxed and comfortable. I want you to allow any tension that you have on any part of your body to let go and completely dissipate. And also each step that you take down, you notice that the crowd noise gets quieter and quieter. 10, take your first step down. Feel any tension on your shoulders, let go right now. 9, 8, allow any stress that you have on your arm, just completely let go and go away. You now notice the crowd just being much more quiet. 7, 6, every step that you take allows your legs to be much more relaxed, similar to like a rag doll, just limp. 5, 4, allow any tension that you have in your toes right now to just go away and feel very relaxed, as if you just had a nice foot massage. 3, you hear now the crowd absolutely quiet as they start to leave the horse race track, but you still notice the horses out there running round and round, but the crowd now is completely silent as they're making their way out of this track. 2, everyone now in the stadium is gone except for the horses racing around the track. 1, your body right now, wherever you're physically present at, I want you to allow your body to feel completely and utterly relaxed and comfortable. You are at ground level of this horse racetrack. There's a break for a moment, and the horses have stopped, but they will continue on. As you make your way towards the center portion of this track, you see a nice patch of green grass here. I want you to go ahead and head towards that green patch. And as you do so, and have arrived, I want you to sit down on this green patch of grass. Feel your hands touching this grass and feel the energy that you're able to absorb right now from this patch of grass. This calming sense of energy rushing through your body right now as the horses once again begin to run round and round on this empty now stadium and horse racetrack. It seems like there's 100 of them, 100 horses just running round and round. You hear their hooves just galloping. Pop, 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 pop. But you start to notice something in your mind. You start to notice that you're able to quiet out any noise that you hear around you. Even though you see them running round and round, they become silent to you. Now, what I want you to do is imagine like there are some horse reins in front of you. These reins will allow you to control each one of these horses that are running round and round. Now, what these horses represent are each one of your thoughts. Your thoughts love to just cycle around in your mind and not allow you to focus in on tasks at hand. But from this point forward, that stops right now, and you are in full control of these thoughts, along with the horses that you see that are running. As you ever so gently pull on these reins, you notice that the horses are starting to slow down. As the horses slow down, you feel a total sense of control right now in your grasp. Because you have this control at any given point throughout the day. You have full control of what you want to do and what you want to focus on if you just so allow yourself to do that. As you pull even further on these reins, these horses now come to a complete stop. You see now out into the distance the stable of each one of these horses. And you now command horse 1 to gallop its way gently onto its stable. As you see this horse gallop its way to its stable, and the door gets shut and locked, I want you to be aware that you do have full control of each one of them, and now command each horse to follow suit and go off into its own individual stable. See these horses now, each one of them making their way off into the distance, into the respective housing unit. As the last one now goes in, you notice the door being locked. As you now sit in this horse racetrack on your patch of grass, absorbing the positive, relaxing energy that Mother Nature has into every part of your body. Calm your mind right now, further down. And notice how relaxed your entire body is right now. As you are completely relaxed and you have full control right now of your mind, you notice that there is a horse that has broken out of his stable and has started to run around in the horse racetrack. Does this remind you of something? Does this happen to you when you least want it to happen? Where you're trying to focus on something, but then these random thoughts just pop into your mind that have absolutely nothing to do with what you want to do at that given point in time. This doesn't mean that you're weak or aren't strong enough. Many times these random thoughts, they are there for a good reason. Maybe there are solutions to problems that you've had in the past. However, you do have the choice whether to focus on those random thoughts or put them aside, and you allow them to come out when you so wish to do so. So at this point, you pull the reins again on this horse. You see it slow down and come to a complete stop. And you gently tell it to go back to its stable. And as it listens to you intently and does follow your command, it gallops its way over to its stable, and the door is locked right behind it. Now, I want you to command each one of these horses to just lay down and go to sleep, as you right now are in full control. From this moment forward, you are in full control of your thoughts. You can allow any thought to come into your mind, or you can allow every single one of your thoughts to just float away and be brought back in individually if you want them to do so. Take a moment to just sit here, taking another deep breath, and be in the complete moment. Silence is good. Now, as you see yourself here on this patch of grass, I want you to look out onto that staircase. And in a moment, I'm going to have you go off towards that staircase and make your way back up there. But know that at any given point in the future, you will think about this moment and know that you are in full control of your thoughts. That you can focus at will. You can concentrate and pay attention at will. So right now, make your way over to that staircase that you walked down earlier. And as you arrive, you look up at the staircase and see this bright light up at the top. This bright white light helps you to stay fully focused as you are going to get close to it at each step that you take up on the staircase. Now take your first step up, 1, and as I count up, you take a step, and each step that you take, I want you to allow your physical body, wherever you're at right now, to have a sense of energy arise in your body. 2, take another step, and you allow your physical body to start being awake and aware of your surroundings. 3, become more aware and alert of your surroundings every step that you take. 4, 5, with more energy, and you feel yourself becoming more and more awake right now. 6, 7, notice your fingertips coming back into its own right now. 8, 9, allow your neck right now to feel a sense of full energy as you wake up. On 10, and you can open your eyes as you step into that bright light. How do you feel right now? You did absolutely great. Welcome back, and know that this visualization and meditation will allow you to be fully focused and present. Now go ahead and go on to the next visualization, where I will help you to embed these commands even further down into your unconscious mind of focus, concentration, and attentiveness. Welcome back to this visualization and guided meditation to help you stay focused and pay full attention in the future whenever you want to do so. This session will help you lock everything into place and future pace in your mind so that you can see yourself in different scenarios where you will need to focus and pay attention, and how easy that will be for you to do so in the future. Now close your eyes in your comfortable and relaxed environment. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth as you exhale any negative energy that you have right now in your body. And notice how easier it is for you to get into this relaxed state of mind now that you inhale through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Pay attention right now to your breathing pattern and allow yourself to take in another deep breath. And as you do so, breathe in any positive energy and relaxing energy as it soothes every part of your body. As you exhale out any negative and any tension that you have on your muscles, your joints, your fingertips, your toes. let go right now. You feel your body being very relaxed as you go deeper and deeper into a deep state of relaxation. Allow your mind right now to fully focus and be present and in the moment. I want you to imagine that you are at a park right now and you're looking around this environment and there is no one present except for you. You look around at everything that you see, the blue sky, the white clouds, the green grass. As you take in a deep breath and you get that fresh air into your lungs. Notice how good this feels, that cool breeze that just passed by your body. As you begin to walk towards this double set of palm trees that has a hammock in between them and attached to the palm trees. Notice how it gently sways back and forth, back and forth as you take your steps towards it. And you notice yourself now stepping on this cool grass barefoot, allowing you to be fully connected with Mother Nature as it relaxes further down deeper your unconscious mind. Take a few more steps towards this hammock as you now approach it and are able to reach out and grab this hammock. This relaxing, swaying hammock now is in a very calm and static position because you are now holding it with your hands. As you make your way to laying down in this cocoon style hammock where your mind is now very calming, relaxed, and swaying back and forth on this hammock gently, I want you to start thinking about how amazing this feels, how soothing this feels for you right now, as any tension or stress that you might have had in the past is now completely and utterly gone. As I begin to count down from 10 all the way to 1, you notice yourself in this hammock just swaying back and forth and relaxing the further down that I count. 10, every part of your body relax. 9, 8, going deeper and deeper. 7, 6, swaying back and forth. 5, 4, your feet are now completely relaxed. 3, your arms are now completely relaxed. 2, allow your neck to just let go right now and every muscle to be relaxed. 1. As you take a moment right now to just embrace this cocoon wrapped around your body, which is this hammock, and you notice how amazing this feels for you and your mind at this very moment. I want you to anchor in this feeling by touching your thumb and index finger together and anchoring this feeling in right now. At any point in the future, you can always easily come back to this feeling whenever you want to allow your mind to let go of any stress and be completely present and in the moment. Now, I want you to think back to a time in the past where you would have needed to do something important, such as maybe doing your homework. And I want you to go back to a time in the past where you would have been distracted and given into that distraction while you were doing your homework or trying to do your classwork. What was going on around you? Was the TV on? Was music playing? Were there people around you screaming and yelling? What was this tumultuous time like for you? Where you would have benefited from peace and quiet and avoided any distractions, but for some reason they just kept coming up and you kept giving in to the distractions. As you think about that, I want you to step out of your body and see that entire interaction happening in front of you. See what was going on from a third person's perspective. Now, as an outsider looking in, I want you to think about another time in the past where you would have been distracted, even though you wanted to pay attention to a task at hand. What was that for you? Was it possibly when you were talking to somebody and wanted to remember their names or what they were talking about, but your mind kept going to another place? I want you to see that interaction happening. What did you see? What did you hear? What were you feeling at that time? And I want you to be completely disgusted by this feeling of not focusing, of not paying attention. And I want you to, right now, as an outsider looking into this scenario, know that it will never happen again, because you now have full control of your thoughts. You now have full control of your ability to pay attention at a task at hand. I want you to bring up both of these images as if you were looking at them from the palms of your hand. Bring them in as they become smaller and smaller, both of these events, both happening at the same time. And now they're becoming very dark and dim as you squeeze them down to a tennis ball size event happening in both of your hands right now. And as you do so, I want you to throw them out into the distance. See them bouncing away, knowing that you have full control of your emotions, you have full control of your thoughts at this point forward. Now, what I want you to do is think about a time in the future where you will need to pay full attention. What does that look like for you? See yourself 1 year from now. I want you to think about an event in the future. Maybe it's at school, trying to pay attention to your teacher. Maybe it's having a conversation with that special someone. Maybe it's in a conference room where you need to pay attention to a presentation that is happening. What does that look like for you? I want you to notice how much more attentiveness you have, how you're easily able to fully concentrate to what is happening, how you are taking all the necessary notes that you need to. You're asking all the correct questions, and they come to you at ease. You don't have to think hard about them because you now have the full capabilities of tapping into your mind's full potential of being present and in the moment. Even though there might be other people around you trying to distract you, but you see them as a complete blur and pay full attention to what is happening and what you need to focus on right now. I want you to think about another event in the future. What does that look like for you? Think about another event in the future where you will need to focus and pay attention. What is happening here? Maybe you're at home and you're trying to repair something that has been broken. I want you to think about this moment right now. See it very clearly in your mind. See how you're doing whatever it takes to fix this. You're looking up all the instruction manuals. You're looking up different videos or different requirements to being able to fix this piece of equipment. And you see how easily you're able to find these answers. And no matter what distractions might come your way, you see people trying to pull you this way and that way, but you pay no attention to them because now you're fully focused on making sure that this gets repaired. Focus right now on making sure that this happens. Notice how you are able to do this with ease. And as you are completing this task and finally see that it is fixed and is starting to work because of your ability to fully focus at the task at hand, I want you to notice how your body feels at this point in time. Be thankful and grateful for this ability that you now have and you've always had. As you now think back to a time in the past where you have been able to fully focus, where you have been able to pay attention without getting distracted. And you think back to those times of how you were able to complete whatever it is that you set your mind to. And because you've done it in the past, you will be able to do it in the future as well. I want you to bring up these events happening simultaneously in the future, of when you are able to fully focus and pay attention, and take a moment to embrace them. See them in the palms of your hands happening simultaneously. Feel the energy now being soaked in and being absorbed into your body as you squeeze these events into your hands, and you feel that energy now being absorbed through your arms and up your chest, up your throat, and feel that energy going up and into your brain, that energy of full focus and attentiveness. You have that within you. You have now unlocked that full potential. Now, anytime in the future that you want to go ahead and pay attention, you think back to this moment right here. And you keep saying these mantras over and over again. I can focus. I can pay attention. I can concentrate. I will focus. I will pay attention. I will concentrate. Say them a few times right now in your mind. Great job. Now, as you think back to when you were on that hammock, I want you you to put your body back into that position. If you swaying back and forth. And as I begin to count back up to 10, I want you to allow yourself to become aware of your surroundings. 1. Feel a heightened sense of positive energy now flowing through your body. 2. As if you just drank an energy drink. 3. You have this energy now flowing through your body. 4. I want you to be able to pay full attention from this point forward and concentrate fully on your thoughts that you want to focus on. 5. 6. Your body is now beginning to become more awake and alert. 7. 8. You're coming back now, and when I hit 10, you now have full permission to open up your eyes. 9. 10. Welcome back. Congratulations on finishing this guided visualization and meditation with hypnotherapy instructions to help you to fully focus and pay attention and concentrate when you want to do so in the future. Thank you so much for listening to the guided meditation, instant focus and concentration, hypnotherapy to learn how to pay attention, relax, and improve ADD symptoms. This is the end of the audiobook, but you can still go ahead and get our free Better Memory Guide at aemind.com. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you on the next one.